everybody, welcome to day 10. We've only got 4 to go. We've done a lot of hard work to get here, so well done. So I thought we'd spend this day 10, on looking after our spine. So I'd like you to start off, before we start, I normally use a ball, but obviously you might not have a ball. If you have a ball, feel free to use it, otherwise grab a cushion. Make sure it's a smaller cushion rather than a larger one. Just place it to the side to start and pop your feet hip distance apart. We're just going to roll down, so take an inhale, exhale, give me that pelvic tuck to start, and let's lower bone by bone. Just be mindful of how your spine feels here. Connect to your breath and lower your head. Pop your feet hip distance apart, heels a comfortable distance from your buttocks, and just place your arms in a low V beside your bodies. Let's think about that posture, neutral pelvis, pubic bone, hip bones on the same level. Little pocket of air between that lower spine and the mat, and think about softening and closing your rib cage. Lift your shoulders right up to your ears. Now walk your fingertips towards your heels, and I'd like you to flatten your scapula. I'd like you to think about your breath. Pilates breath, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's take an inhale. Now on the exhale, I'd like you to just roll your hips towards your ribs and push your lower back into the mat. So that's a pelvic tuck. Feel your abs here, feel your breath. Then on the exhale, initiate your glutes to lift your hips, and we're just peeling up, bone by bone, into our bridge. Coming all the way up onto the top of your back. Just take a moment here, make sure your ribs are closed, and make sure you have a long line from your underarm to your hip, to your knees. Let's take an inhale here, then exhale, melt down slowly, bone by bone, replacing the vertebra, making sure that lower back connects, and then lengthen the tailbone away from the crown. Let's go again. Breathing in, push the lower back into the mat. Exhale, initiate the glutes to lift, and we're rolling up, bone by bone. Coming all the way up into the top, knees running on those tram tracks. Take a breath in, and then exhale, replace the vertebra, bone by bone, lower back touches, and then lengthen the tailbone away from the crown. One more here, breathing in, lower back connects. Initiate the glutes to lift, and we're peeling up. Don't leave any vertebra out. Coming all the way up onto the top of your back. Take a breath in, and then exhale, replace the vertebra. Lower back connects, and then lengthen the tailbone away from your crown. Make sure you're neutral here. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Now we're just going to come into that pelvic tuck. The breath pattern will change slightly. So breathing out, roll your hips towards your ribs and push your lower back into the mat. So feel the connection of the lower spine to the mat. Try not to initiate your glutes now. And then on the inhale, you're going to lengthen the tailbone away from your crown. Keep going. Breathing out, push the lower back into the mat, rolling the hips, and then inhale, lengthen away. So this is a great place to connect to your abdominals and just massage and mobilize that lower spine. Exhale as you roll the hips towards the ribs. Try not to grip too much with your quads. It's all core and it's all breath. Let's go again, 5 more. Breathing out and breathing in. Make sure you hit that neutral place. 4 more. Exhale. So just mobilizing that lower spine. You might be holding a little bit of tension through that lower back in these stressful times, so let's just let it go. 2 more. Breathing out and breathing in. Last one. Push the lower back into the mat and then lengthen the tailbone away. Beautiful. Hug your thighs towards your chest, nod your chin. Give me 1 rock. On the second rock, let's come all the way up. So I'd like you to grab your ball if you've got one, or use the cushion. And just as you roll down, you want the cushion to be between your mid back to your upper back. Keep your feet, ankle bones together. Take your hand behind your head and you just guide your head so you land it on the mat. So there shouldn't be any neck tension here. If this doesn't feel good for you, then I suggest you don't come into that extension. You just stay in the flexion, which will be here. Otherwise the head is down, so I'm opening through the chest, through the shoulders, and I've got a little bit of an extension through that lower spine. I'm going to take the fingertips to the base of the skull, and I want to see my elbows and my peripheral vision. Take a breath in, you're going to nod the chin, so you're looking at your thighs here. Then on the exhale, you're going to use those upper abdominals, and we're going to see if we can lift up a little bit off the cushion or the ball, and then we're going to lower back down. Coming into that beautiful extension. It should feel good. Nodding the chin. Use the abs to do that, and then exhale, we lift using the abdominals, not the neck. Stay out of your neck extensors, and then we lower down. Feeling that openness through the chest, the mid and upper back. And exhale, we nod the chin. Try not to pull on your neck to lift your chest, and then we lower back down. Let's do 2 more here. Breathing out, make sure you're looking at your thighs. Exhale, slide your ribs down to meet your hip bones, draw your navel down and towards your spine. Push your knees together to get a little bit of inner thigh connection. And again, nodding the chin, exhale, and we lift. Elbows in your peripheral vision. And now we're going to add a leg extension. Let's start off with the right leg. Nodding the chin on the exhale, and as you peel up, you're going to extend your right leg, keeping your thigh bones level. And then lower toe ball heel as you lower your head. Now it's the left leg. Exhale, nod the chin, extend your left leg, and try and see if you can get a little bit more lift off the cushion or the ball, and then roll back down. And again, nodding the chin, exhale, lifting up using the upper abdominals, thigh bones stay level, and lower toe ball heel. And then it's the left, nodding the chin, look at your thighs, exhale, navel to spine, elbows in your peripheral vision, and we lower toe ball heel. I'm feeling my abs, not my neck. 2 more, right leg. Thigh bones are level, and exhale, we lift, 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 and then we lower, toe ball heel. And then it's the left, nodding the chin, and then we curling up, navel to spine, lower toe ball heel, and just allow your head to hang. Just let your arms relax down, and this should feel really nice. If it doesn't feel good, take the cushion away. So I'm opening through the thoracic vertebra, which is your mid and upper back, and I'm opening my chest, and I also feel a little bit of a stretch across the front of my shoulders. You might not. I also have a little bit of an extension through that lower spine, which is really beautiful for your spine. Breathe. And just let go as you breathe. Be aware of the tight spots in your body. And as you breathe, try and relax with the breath. Beautiful. And then just roll over so you get off that cushion and come up to a seated position. Just pop your cushion to the side, and we're rolling back down, bone by bone, and bring your feet a little bit closer. And then I'd like you to bring the ankle bones and knees together. Check in. Pelvis is neutral, little pocket of air between that lower spine and the mat. Fingertips to the base of the skull, elbows in your peripheral vision. I'd like you to nod your chin. Let's think about lengthening the neck, not pulling on it. Then exhale, let's see if we can get a little bit more lift. Make sure you're not doing this, elbows in your peripheral vision, and we're going to start off by lowering the right knee. And then exhale, we pull it in. Lower it out to the side, watch your left hip, make sure it's not lifting with the leg. 3 more. This is too much for your neck, guys. Leave your head down. Exhale and lift. Let's change. Keep the chest lift, then it's the left leg. Now be mindful of your right hip. You're aiming to get to your bra line, tips of your shoulder blades if it's available. 3 more, elbows in your peripheral vision, and try and let your head relax into your hands. Pull your navel down and towards your spine. Last 1. Feet flat, and then it's lower down, releasing the head. Take a moment here, breathe. We're going to do that again, but with both legs. So nodding the chin, lengthen, look at your thighs. So maybe this is all where you want to be today. Otherwise, see if you can lift a little higher. Elbows in your peripheral vision. No neck strain though. Lower both your knees out. Exhale and squeeze them in. We're going out. And I'm using my inner thigh to bring my legs in. I want to balance a cup of coffee on my pelvis. Don't let it spill. 3 more, out. Exhale and pull it in. Elbows in your peripheral vision and pull it in. 1 more, out and pull it in. Hold and then release the head and neck down. Beautiful. Release your arms and just shake your head from side to side. Hug your thighs in, nod your chin. Give me 1 rock. On the second rock, let's come all the way up. I'd like you to come on over onto your stomachs. Lower your body, and I'd like you to bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Now, if you can't get this extension, if you feel like it's loading your lower back, please take your elbows a little bit further forward. I want you to widen your collarbones, open your chest, and I want you to make sure you're pulling your navel up and in. I want you to feel your mid and upper back muscles. So think about sliding your shoulder blades down your spine. Now I want you to look straight ahead, and I want you to lower it all the way down and nod your chin. So you're looking down at the floor, keeping that lift through the chest. Now I want you to imagine there's something climbing up the wall, a spider, an insect, and you're going to follow that spider as it climbs up the wall. Stay with your breath, and this is all about your neck. Lifting your eye gaze, following that spider, and you're going to come into a little bit of extension through that neck, because that spider's gone all the way up to the ceiling. Take a breath in here, then exhale. That spider's coming down the wall now. Slowly lower. Your eye gaze is following all the way down and coming back down to your mat, letting your head hang. And we're going again, and we're lifting the eye gaze. Lift your navel up and towards your spine. Little bit of activation through the glutes, but you're not gripping. Right up to the ceiling. And I feel that beautiful stretch through my mid and upper back. If you're holding tension there, it feels good. And then you're going to walk the eye gaze back down. Shoulders relaxed, coming all the way back down. Beautiful. Lower your chest. Place your hands underneath your chest, and we're going to push up into child's pose. So take your knees wide. Anchor your sit bones. Lower your chest. Elbows are on, and just breathe here. So you feel that beautiful stretch across your lower spine, and stay with your breath, and just be aware of how your spine feels at this time. We're going to come back to lying on our stomachs. And you're going to take your arms. We're coming into our Pilates swimming. So take your arms directly in front of you. Pull your shoulders back in line with your chest. And your feet are going to be hip distance apart. And you're balancing on your nose. Now we need to activate the glutes here to keep that lower back safe. So squeeze your buttocks, about a 35% glute squeeze. Turn your heels inwards and rotate your knees outwards. Draw that navel up and in, and as you exhale, you're going to lift your right arm and your left leg, and see if you can pick up your chest, and your head and neck just come up with the rest of your body. And then we're going to lower down, and then we're changing. Left arm, right leg, and lower down. And again, right arm, left leg. So make sure you're not bending the knee to get the leg off the mat. And here it's more about length than height. Make sure you're not collapsing into that lower back. Breathing out, shoulders relaxed, and lower down. One more. Left arm, right leg, and lower down. Now, if it's available, let's do both. Both arms and legs lift, and lower down. 4 of these. This is 3. Exhale, and lower down. You have 2 more. Make sure you're not loading that lower back to get the chest lift. Last one, and hold it up, and we're going to swim. Right arm, left leg. We go in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. Don't bend your knees. 20 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3. Last 10. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything lifts up, and release everything down. Hands underneath the chest. Press back into your child's pose. Knees wide. Elbows on, allow your chest to fall through, and breathe. So your heart rate should be up a little bit. Beautiful strength for the back chain of your bodies. Hamstrings are working, and glutes as well as your back. Tuck your tailbone under, and let's roll up. Beautiful. Grab your cushion for me. Pop your feet flat. We're going to come into that little bit of extension now. Again, so you're gonna roll back, use your abs to do that, and make sure the cushion is kind of in the tips of your shoulder blades, feet are grounded, and you're gonna allow your head to roll all the way back. So I want your head to touch the mat, and I want you to bring your arms above your chest. So here I'm in a little bit of openness through the chest, thoracic vertebra, mid and upper back, and I'm in a little bit of extension through that lower back. Beautiful release for your spine. Take your arms down. You're going to take your arms out to a T, palms face up, and then you're going to lift them back up again and again, opening out. Now just be mindful of your neck here. If you feel tension in your neck by lowering your head, then take the ball or the cushion away. Just lie flat. You won't get that extension, but you still get the opening through the chest and the shoulders. 4 more. And squeeze as you bring your arms in. 3 more. So I can feel my ribs flaring, but I don't want to lose the abdominal connection. So think of drawing your navel down and towards your spine. Last one. And then lift up. We're going to take the arms above the head, and we're going to circle round and down. So I'm breaking my wrist joint because I'm connecting with my wall, but make sure you've got space so both arms are long. And I'm keeping that extension through the spine without letting go of my abs. Beautiful mobility through the shoulders as well. And let's reverse it. We go to the T, up, and we bring it down. Beautiful. A little bit of extension through that spine, and we lower down. 3 more. Pull your navel towards your spine. Feels good through the shoulders. And just be careful of your shoulder joint if you have shoulder issues. Last one. And bring it here. Take your arms out to the side, bend your elbows, and take your arms above your head if it's available. So I feel I've got a bit of tightness through the front of that shoulder, so it feels really good to do this. If it's not feeling good with that cushion, take it away. Close your eyes now, and I'd like you just to breathe. Your feet are flat. Let go through your legs. Remember, you still want to brace those abs. Don't let your belly button pop. And let's breathe. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And really feel that openness. Make sure your tailbone is grounded. You'll feel a slight flaring through the ribs, but make sure you're connecting to those abs. 1 more breath, and then slowly roll off your cushion. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Use your hands to lift you and come up. Beautiful, guys. Well done. Just pop your cushion away. We're going to finish off with a roll down. So I'd like you to flex your feet. So spine should be beautiful and mobile now. Shoulders above your ribs, ribs above your hips. Take a breath in. On the exhale, we're going to come to that pelvic tuck, and then we're going to lower down, bone by bone. Breathing out. Feel each and every vertebra connect as the arms come above your body. Don't flare your ribs. And we go again, nodding the chin, we curl up. Putting back into your hip bones and reach for your toes. Feel the length in the back of your legs and rebuild. Shoulders away from your ears. Pelvic tuck to start. Then bring in the rest of the body. Bone by bone. Don't leave any vertebra out. Breathe. Feel the breath. Control and precision. As you land your head, the arms come over. Don't flare your ribs. And again, nodding the chin. Use your arms if you need to, hands down and scoop over. Reach for your toes and rebuild. 1 more here. Pelvic tuck as we lower. Squeezing the buttocks, breathing. Arms come above your head, don't flare your ribs. And exhaling up, we come and over. Then rolling up, pull your shoulders away from your ears, and you're sitting right on top of your sit bones. Now keep lengthening as you bring your biceps to your ear, and I'd like you to clasp your hands. Now squeeze your ears with your biceps. Look at your feet, make sure you're not doing this. Feet need to stay level. You're going to rotate towards me, breathe out. Come back to the center, lift up out of your waist and rotate to the other side. Exhale. How good does this feel for your spine? Hips stay facing the front as we rotate and back to the center. And again, breathing out and breathing in. Lift up, Push down through your sit bones and reach through your crown. Keep your feet level. Push the palms together. Energy reaching up through those arms. 2 more. Exhale and back to the center. 1 more. Breathing out and back to the center. Release your arms. Reach for your toes. Soften your jaw. Relax your face and slowly rebuild. Beautiful. I'd like you to bend your knees. You're going to take your back leg. Let's do it the other way, so I'm facing you. Front leg, bring it across. Anchor your sit bones. Take your back arm, lift it up. You're going to reach, taking that arm in front of your thigh. Back hand reaches behind you, and you're going to lift your chest, and then you're going to revolve your spine, turning your eye gaze backwards. Beautiful. Nod your chin to release your neck and breathe. Now just be mindful. See where you can go a little further. Maybe you want to use that out breath to turn a little bit more. Maybe you want to walk your eye gaze further. Sit bones are grounded. Breathe. Back to the center, and let's change legs. So try and get your sit bones firmly grounded. Lift up. So it's the opposite arm to the leg that's bent. Rotate towards that leg. Take your hand behind you. Now lift up. You've got to lift your chest, otherwise you won't be able to revolve your spine. Walk your eye gaze to your back shoulder. Nod your chin to release your neck and breathe. Beautiful stretch to the glutes. Beautiful rotation through the spine. Every time you breathe, see where you can go a little further. No tension. And come back to the center. Beautiful. Well done, guys. Great job. Love to hear your feedback, and I look forward to seeing you for day 11. Bye for now.